Yo, what's up, Jitlet Tots and Jitlet Tats? In this video, we're talking about how dropshipping is a great model, but also just completely just awful in every just like it's literally cucks you in every way. Like imagine you're just in a chair and you're getting straddled down and your wife's just getting like just dick down and it's bad, but it's also good because you can make a lot of money from it. Imagine you were getting paid to do that. Now, would you make that choice? I don't know. It's up to you. But anyways, let's talk about why drop shipping is one of the worst things that you could possibly be doing right now. But also one of the best things. Also, ignore that cuck analogy. It was just a really, really bad example. So with drop shipping, you got to learn a lot of different skills. I'm sure if you don't know what drop shipping is, let's just start there. You basically get a product from China, you know, and then you go to the United States and you start selling lots of products. Go for the China and start lots of products. So when you go to China and go to AliExpress or something like that, get some type of supplier, and then you just start marketing to people in the United States. I mean, it could really be anywhere around the world, but the United States is the main GDP should be focusing on going toward. You're gonna make lots of profits because people are getting basically slave labor in China. You're getting like a pencil for like 1 cent, and then you can sell it in the United States for like $5 per pencil. And then all of a sudden, oh shoot, you're just making $4.99 profit per pencil, and now you got a pencil warrior, and you can put your pencils all over each other. Like, yeah. So, anyways, that's what dropshipping is in a nutshell. You're basically just getting a product from China and then selling it in any other country other than China with profits through a Shopify store. And all these people talking about, oh, Shopify dropshipping, guys, Shopify is literally all it is just a place to make an ecom website. You can do it anywhere. There's lots of different alternatives to Shopify. I personally like using Shopify though because I like the user interface personally. Anyways, so what's wrong with dropshipping? Well, I can actually just continue with the positives because dropshipping allows you to build your content skills. And what's good about building content skills is it allows you to be able to scale up your, skill to get views. And what happens when you can get a lot of views? Well, when you get a lot of views, you can get a lot of people who watches your stuff. And if you have a lot of people watching your stuff, guess what you can do? You can sell them things. Wow, wow, you can sell them a lot of things and make a lot of money. Oh my gosh, so much money to be made. Wow, use the Chinese children to make some money. But guys, I need you to just think for a second. This, all of this is this stuff. It's not long term. All of this model, and I know you guys want quick money. All right, it's not long term. One, and two, it's not scalable. Of course, dropshipping stores are scalable, but the amount of money you can make is probably capped around 10 mil a month. And okay, before you say, "Oh, Devin, 10 million a month is a lot of money." Okay, that's telling me 10 million a month of revenue max. You're probably at that point going to be around 20%, 30% profit margins, if that. Most people are around 15% of that scale. So maybe you're making maybe 1.5 million a month, which is still a lot. Still a lot of money. But here is the thing, all right? That money is not scalable. You can't 100x, 1000x that money. So even if you do make, I don't know, let's say $20,000 like I did a couple months ago in my dropshipping store, the next month I made 4K. And the reason why is because one, it wasn't scalable because I oversaturated the market, and two, people started stealing my shit. And now you may be wondering like, "Oh, Devin, you can't really do anything, guys. Dropshipping, you just lose all of your audiences because everyone is just little robbers. They're just little raccoons. They just take your content. So, what's awesome about dropshipping is anyone can do it. It's a really low barrier to entry, right? A lot of business models, if you have like S tier and F tier, it's very, very hard skill wise. A lot of business models to start. The barrier to entry, a lot of business models like trading is down here for starting, or for example, doing something like YouTube automation. I would put that lower because you actually need the skill of getting views. So like I would put, it's just starting here, starting stuff. This is going to be starting businesses, B's for business, starting stuff. Drop shipping is great because when you're drop shipping, you don't really need any skills. All you need to do is make a Shopify store and then make content for that. And the content doesn't have to be that good. As long as you showcase the product, people are going to buy stuff from you. But the thing is, if your content is good or you have a good product, guess what? Everyone else can do. Everyone else can do the same thing you're doing, and then all of a sudden you just lose all your market share because what do we know about people buying in the market? There needs to be supply and demand, right? And if there's lots of demand for a product, for example, like if you're selling pencils, right? There's lots of demand for it, but there's also freaking, 30 different people on social media all selling the exact same pencil from the exact same supplier. What do we think is going to happen? It's called oversaturation. It's going to be so oversaturated, the market's going to be so oversaturated, then you're just going to get royally cucked, which is why I used the cuck example earlier, because all of a sudden everyone's just banging your wife because everyone's just using your product. So, what should you do instead? Well, I think dropshipping is a good place to start. If you're not, doing any e-com already, start a dropshipping store and just, make some money, make some content, build a website. It helps you with the basics, but then scale up. Start teaching people, start making content, start making a software, start trading, get a job. I don't know, do something other than dropshipping because it's not sustainable long term. The only thing I like about dropshipping is you can sell your Shopify store, which is what I did to make 60K in 1 month. So I had a Shopify store as this one. I sold it for 3x the value, which is actually very undervalued. But the predicted outcome of the revenue was not very high because it went from 20K to 4K the next month. But either way, I sold it for 3x my most profitable month, and I just got 60K just straight cash, 60K just straight cash in my bank wired to me. And I did this on Flippa, and Flippa is a really really cool platform. You guys should check it out if you guys are an ecom guy and you want to sell your dropshipping store. You already made like 10K a month, 5K a month. Sell that shit for like 15, 30K, and it's really easy to find buyers as long as you have a compelling store and you're one of the top dropshipping stores in your niche. Um, anyways, back to why I think dropshipping is bad. I mean, I could just keep going, but another thing is suppliers. So suppliers actually really just screw up you in general. I actually lost 15K on a dropshipping store because I had a really shitty supplier before. I have a good supplier now. My supplier is pretty good now, but before, oh my gosh, dude, I lost 15K because it's hard to find a good supplier to trust, because a lot of these people you find just online or you just get referred to by a friend, and then all of a sudden it was actually your friend's alt account, and you lose $15,000, which did happen to me before. And there's a lot of stuff like this does happen. So you got to make sure to have a good supplier. If you guys actually want to have a dropshipping supplier, you can message me on Instagram and I'll send it to you. And no, there's no hidden course or hidden mentorship. I'm just gonna send it to you, and that's it. Just message me saying, "Hey Devin, can you send me that supplier you talked about in your YouTube video?" And I'll be like, "Sure, bro." And I'll send a screenshot of the number, and you just gotta text her. Anyways, oh yeah, I'm not selling a course by the way right now or a mentorship right now. I mean, maybe I'll do a mentorship if you're willing to just actually commit. I don't know. I was doing mentorships before actually, but then I stopped because a lot of people just wasted my time, bro. It's like they wouldn't put in the work. But sometimes it was my fault. You know who you are. Anyways, yeah, it's basically the main reason why I don't really like drop shipping anymore. And also, everyone knows about it. I mean, like when you literally go to a product on TikTok or you go to a product on Instagram, everyone is literally saying, "Oh, stupid drop shipper. This guy's a drop shipper," because everyone knows about it. Because when these tariffs came in, with Mr. Donald Trump, and he basically just screwed up all the drop shipping community. Everyone also found out what dropshipping was because they found out about how people didn't even really know about how cheap products were in China and they didn't understand it. But when tariffs came out, it basically just unveiled the entire thing. Because the magic with dropshipping is people didn't know. Like, why would you buy from a dropshipping store if you could just buy from AliExpress? It's the exact same shipping, the exact same time, and it's probably going to be more safe in AliExpress because there's lots of dropshipping scammers as well. Another thing, holy crap, there are so many scammers in the dropshipping community too. Oh my gosh, the amount of fake stores of people who just don't fulfill orders. Like, dude, I knew this guy who ran the Deadpool mask back in whenever the Deadpool thing came out. I think it was like November or something. This guy made $115,000 in sales and didn't fulfill like any orders. And I stopped talking to this guy because of this. But it was like, oh my gosh. And you know what's crazy? Please don't do this, but Shopify does not stop you either. They'll like message you and they'll be like, "Hey, we were wondering why didn't you fulfill these orders?" And if you just ignore them, they just don't care. It is crazy how unrestricted. I mean, you will get lots of chargebacks and stuff like that, which is going to happen. But even if you're getting chargebacks, you're still probably profiting a lot if you don't fulfill any orders, which is awful, by the way. Don't do that. Be a man of God and be very, very morally just. Another thing, guys, chargebacks with dropshipping is very, very high. If you don't know what a chargeback is, let's say you're selling a product for, let's say, $40 and you get a chargeback. It means someone contacted their bank because the product didn't get to their house. It became broken. It didn't come quick enough. If someone gets a chargeback to you, you have to pay an extra $15 per chargeback, which means you actually end up having to refund them 55, even though you originally, only made 40. So you actually lose $15. Plus, you lose money on the amount of money you spent to actually ship it to them. So it's actually more than that. So let's say the product costed $20, you end up losing like close to $35, on that. And when I got scammed by my, old supplier, quote unquote, just person who just took 15K from me, I had to do like, close to 3,000 chargebacks on products. And because of that, I paid a crap ton in chargebacks. But luckily, I already had a lot of money saved by that point. It was a huge mistake on my end. I should have been more careful. But, I was hoping it would, get cleared up, and I just never ever got to fulfill any of the orders, and I just had to refund all of it. But so many people had chargebacks at that point. It was a shit situation. Anyways, scammers fulfilling. Where were we at? Oh yeah, on TikTok and Instagram, people know that you're drop shipping. Where was I going with this? It just oversaturated. Oh, the last thing I was gonna say is just the quality as well. I mean, like if you're getting a product from China, the quality isn't gonna be the best. And I don't know how you guys feel, but like if I'm going to be giving someone a birthday gift, some girlfriend is buying their boyfriend a 1 year anniversary, and it becomes a little plastic flower, that will arrive 2 weeks later than the anniversary. I don't feel good about that because I'm affecting people's lives, and I want to be a good person. I don't know about you. Maybe you're money hungry and that's all you care about, which is not good, by the way. You should be focusing on being a good person. But if you're focusing on only just making money and scamming people and stuff, like, dude, it's going to come bite you in the ass one day. I'm telling you, like, your cheeks are just going to get clenched. So, yeah, I mean, it's all about morals at that point. I just, a lot of dropshippers don't have good morals. This is a pretty in-depth guide of why I think dropshipping is just such a crap model today. Um, I'm sorry for the all over the place video. I'm just unapologetically being myself today. I decided to just hit record. I've been watching so much TJR. Honestly, what I have been doing is I've just been trading. Trading's been fun. This is a demo account though, and I'm down $965 today. But hey, I'm learning. Anyways, in the next video, I'm going to talk about all the good things about dropshipping and how you can make a lot of money from it, and how I made close to 150 grand from doing dropshipping stuff at 19. Anyways, my name is Devin. Subscribe for the next video. All right, I love you guys. All right, peace out.